2017. I'm honored to be introducing to you Team Project Genesis Colony from India, one of the winning teams in this year's NSS NASA Ames Space Development Contest. The contest has been co-organized by NSS and NASA Ames Research Center since 1995 and has inspired tens of thousands of students to build space settlements ever since. We at the NSS believe that the expansion to outer space is of particular importance to mankind. These students are the very architects and engineers who will manifest that future. Please, give them your undivided attention and feel free to follow up with them afterwards. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Siddharth Acharya of Grade 8, Sri Chaitanya Techno School, India. And it's my immense pleasure to stand in this magnificent auditorium and share my presentation with you all. Today, I'll be talking about my space settlement, Genesis. Before I talk about Genesis, I would like to give a huge vote of thanks to my school principal, Dean, Physics Sir, Ramana Sir, and my family, especially my mother, who encouraged me and pushed me to join this NASA Ames Space Settlement Contest. In addition, every author is inspired by some other work of another author. Similarly, I was inspired by the movie Apollo 13, the first space movie I ever saw. This created a spark of interest in me towards space and its exploration. Also, I would like to thank and credit all other artists as my presentation includes their work. The introduction. Space. What is space? Space is a vast and endless object that keeps on growing. It also contains huge amount of gas, dust and harmful radiation. Adding on to the difficulty to settle in space, there is absence of basic needs. Fortunately, we now have advanced and developed technology to increase the chances of settling in space. Our space colonization. We already know that there are lots of obstacles in space. Keeping this in mind, in order to construct a successful colonization, it must guarantee the safety and comfort of all residents in space. With the rapid development of technology, it is possible to create a space colony in the near future. Now we will discuss about the physical characteristics and design of the settlement. This is Genesis, our space colony. The first torus from the left is the residential torus. After we cross the transport tube, we reach the entertainment torus, where you can have fun at its maximum level. This torus also contains tight security prisons and high courts. The last torus is a no-entry zone for ordinary citizens. It contains all military-based buildings and industries. The small buildings which are present in the two ends of the settlement are the control rooms. The control rooms take surveillance of the entire settlement. Finally, there will be a few docking ports in each torus. Now let's discuss about the basic building procedure of the settlement. Step 1 is to create a frame of the transport tube. Next, we cover the frame with a protective layer, most probably carbon fiber. Later, we will build the middle torus, also known as the entertainment torus. After finishing the middle torus, we will build the frame of the residential and the industrial torus. We apply a protective coating upon a layer for the residential and the industrial torus. After that, we will start building the handles of the solar panels. Next, we will build a frame of the solar panel and insert the solar cells. The construction of the solar panels are completed. Next, finally, we will build the control rooms. And that is the complete construction of Genesis. Welcome to Genesis. Now the location of the space settlement is very important. There are 5 points in space known as Lagrangian points: L1, L2, L3, L4 and L5. L1, L2 and L3 are not very suitable. That leaves us L4 and L5. L5 has presence of cosmic dust particles, which is not acceptable. Therefore, we choose L4 as the law of the Earth and the Moon as the location of our settlement, as all natural factors are advantageous to us. Now let's move on to the basic needs of settling in space. The first question is how we get energy. The main source of energy is from the sun. The solar panels retrieve energy from the sun. Converting muscular energy into electrical energy and asteroid mining are 2 other ways. Extra energy will be stored in the third torus. To save energy, all electrical appliances will be controlled automatically. Oxygen. Oxygen is an essential part of life and is needed for any human to live. In Genesis, oxygen will be created through artificial photosynthesis by growing plants and keeping the spacecraft green and healthy. Another plus side is that artificial photosynthesis will not only help create oxygen but also creates other gases. Gravity. Creating artificial gravity is not a very new concept to us. Humans have already learned how to control gravity on Earth. It is used for training astronauts to live in space. In Genesis, gravity will be from magnetism or rapid rotation of torus. Food. Creating food in space is very much similar to creating food on Earth. We will grow farms and agricultural activities in the third torus. Water will be created in labs or extracted from space rocks. How is the life in Genesis? Security. We all love a society which is safe and crime-free. Genesis is a great example of that society. In Genesis, we have 4 levels of security. The first, at a very mild level, are hidden cameras. The second, at a moderate level, are drones. The third, at a sophisticated level, are robocops. Robocops are very tough to defeat. The fourth is the superhero league. However, this project requires high funds. Transportation. Transportation is the way we travel inside and outside of the settlement. Transportation inside each torus will consist of flying and hovering automobiles. Some examples are lightning bikes and supercars. Aircrafts are used to travel from one torus to another. We will use spacecraft to travel to other planets and moons. Some examples are shown in this slide. Entertainment. We all want to have fun once in a while. Fun builds your energy and makes you active. All entertainment sites in space like casinos, theaters, Olympics, etc. will be given a futuristic touch to make them more entertaining. All of these will be situated in a middle torus. Now comes the launch schedule of Genesis. We won't discuss the cost and material as they are only determined after they are worked out. Nevertheless, the estimated cost of constructing Genesis is a few $billion. This is not an exact cost and is only an estimate. Now we will go into detail of the launch schedule. The settlement is too large to build on Earth. Therefore, the settlement will be built in space. To decrease the time of construction of Genesis, all 3 tori will be built at the same time. The slide clearly shows the number of years for each step of construction. Now, if we add up all the years, it will take 45 years to build a settlement. Currently, the construction is planned to start next year, 2018, and it will be completed by 2063. It is best to start as soon as possible. Thanks for listening. I wish the best for Genesis.
Super, super. Excellent.
Thank you, Team Genesis, for that presentation. Now I turn over the stage, podium, to Miss Ivy, who will go on.